Hi everyone, my name is Julianne and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show you how I clean my brushes. So I just started with some baby shampoo and now I'm going to take the brush and run it under some warm water. You want to make sure that you're always facing it at an angle downwards. That way the glue that's holding those brushes into the handle doesn't get worn down with the water over time while you're cleaning it. So I'm going to take some of that baby shampoo and rub it into the bristles. You kind of want to rub, but you don't want to push too hard because you don't really want to work the brushes too much. But you can start to see some of the product coming out of the brush. I'm always kind of molding it back into the shape of the brush. Now I'm just going to rinse it and keep the circular motions. I do use my fingers as like a washboard. That's why you'll see me running it under. And when you're trying to shape it back, you don't want to pull too hard, you just kind of want to press out. And you'll see me repeat this a few times because not all the product comes out on the first time. Also, excuse my sink, it is having some issues draining right now. So I use that to my advantage to just kind of clean everything with that water. And when you let them dry, you just want to keep them on a downward tilt. That way all the water will run down and it won't stay in the handle, again affecting the bristles to the brush. Sometimes you'll have to do this a few more times for the more heavier used brushes. So this one I put on my foundation with. Liquid foundation can sometimes kind of stay in there. So I'm just rubbing it up and down my fingers, trying to get all that product out. And I'll put soap on my hands as much as I need to work that out. Like I said, this one takes a few times because of the liquid foundation. It does take quite a bit of time washing your brushes, but you should do it about once a week, if not more. If you're not doing it more often, I would recommend using one of those brush sprays or the quick brush changers. Here again, I'm just trying to shape this brush back into the shape that it was and putting it down at an angle. So this is my powder brush. It does also take a few times. I would set like an hour time for you to wash your brushes. It does take a little bit. If your sink drains, you'll want to do this with the running water every time. So this is my powder brush that I'm showing is pretty soaked with product. This one took a few times too. Putting the brush down in between each time because I don't want to pull it upwards when I'm putting the soap into my hands. And so this just gets repeated for all of your brushes. I have quite a few. The double-ended ones aren't that fun to clean because you always have to clean one side, let it dry overnight if you have time, or just during the day after you do your makeup. There's that clean brush. And then you have to do the other side. My bronzer and highlighter brush from Tarte is like that. So here I'm cleaning my beauty blenders or my makeup sponges. I have one for concealer and one for foundation. What I do is just take that shampoo and put it all over. And you want to kind of work it in and then squeeze out the product. You can kind of tell that all the foundation will squeeze out. These ones definitely take a few times. You just kind of want to work that shampoo or baby soap into the areas that are giving you the most trouble to come out, or the most well used areas. And after all that product is out, you can just put it down with the rest. Make sure you rinse it out pretty good. My beauty blenders always smell like the baby soap for the next few days if I don't rinse it pretty well. I can't get everything all the time, so this is the third time. I think this is the last time I do it. And so I'm just going to do the same with my regular face sponge. These two are from Eco Tools. I really like them. They are the only two that I use right now. I always like washing my brushes because using fresh brushes is just such a nice feeling when they're all clean and free of product. There's some brushes in my little carrier green basket that I don't wash because I haven't used them since the last time I washed my brushes. This was my concealer brush though. It was pretty saturated with product. As you can see, it's all coming off on my hand. I had to get quite a bit of soap on this just to clean it off. There was a little flyaway on this one. All of my rose gold ones from Morphe, it was the first time I was pretty much cleaning them. It's been a little bit. I have relied on just the one in between little spray cleaners for the past month, but these needed a good wash. So this one was a little bit hard to wash, but I'll need to stay on top of it more. And that is everything. So as you can see, all my brushes are face down, so they'll dry like that. And in the morning, they should be all clean. But that is everything for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. But I will see you in my next video. Bye!